Ain't about your bread and I can't fuck with ya. I thought you was 100, but you showed me 50. You said you was gonna ride, huh? And the coupe that's parked outside, that bitch looks so expensive. I bet it cut your eye, huh?
Hey man, we back man with another vid, man. It's called the Moneybagg Yo switch up on his gang for the fame. I don't know, let's find out. No cap, let's hop into this.
Moneybagg Yo is one of the hottest artists coming out of Memphis. His recent album, A Gangsta's Pain, went #1 on Billboard when it dropped back in April and sold over 110,000 copies in the first week. But behind Moneybagg Yo's success is a dark past that includes allegations that the rapper switched up on his own gang to achieve fame and success. Let's take a closer look at the rise and career of Moneybagg Yo and how he got to where he's at. Moneybagg Yo is from South Memphis, an area known for crime and violence. He's the cousin of Crunchy Black from the legendary 3-6 Mafia and was well known in the city before rapping. He was raised by a single mother who struggled to put food on the table, so the rapper got sucked into the street life from an early age. He dropped out of high school around age 15 and took to hustling full-time to support himself. He had his first child around that time, so he had to find a way to put food on the table, and back then, rap was just a dream. But the street life would catch up to him quickly, and in 2011, someone tried to take his life while he was at a family picnic. The shooters knew where he would be because the event was something his family did every August. Luckily, he wasn't hit, but he did end up getting arrested, and his entire family saw the kind of life he was living. This incident inspired him to hustle even harder with his music, and he dropped his first official track, F You Pay Me, later that year. He started focusing more on his music and would take the street money and invest it in studio time and music videos. He started dropping mixtapes every year, including From the Block to the Booth, October 20th, and Relentless. But he started to see success with his 2015 mixtape Federal, which was full of hood anthems that gained him the respect of the city. He followed up a few months later with Federal Reloaded, which was released on his very own record label, Bread Gang Entertainment. He started getting booked for shows and making real money off music, so he decided to go even harder. His music started spreading outside of Memphis to other cities in the South and Midwest, and he was on his way to becoming a major star. But even though he was starting to make some money from music, he still had one foot in the streets. In March 2016, he hosted a release party for his next project at the Maserati Club on Highway 70 in Mason, Tennessee, only to have it raided by the cops. Police confiscated 10 loaded guns, a bulletproof vest, cash, and drugs. 28 people were arrested in the raid, some of which were affiliated with gangs like the Bloods, Crips, GDs, and Vice Lords.
A crime alert now from Tipton County. Drugs, guns, and gangs are off the streets tonight after a major law enforcement operation.
WREG's Michael Kwanda reports this all went down at a concert for a Memphis rapper held in Mason at a place called the Maserati Club.
A lifestyle of crime that deputies say led to 28 people being locked up on Sunday after law enforcement barged into Club Maserati off of Highway 70.
Moneybagg was quickly learning that running the streets while trying to start a legal business was not a good idea. But at that time, he hadn't built a big enough name for himself to make it off rap alone. Not long after that, one of his close friends, Elo, was killed. Elo was one of the main people who encouraged him to start rapping and leave the streets alone. So it was a major loss to Moneybagg as he was getting close to finally achieving his dreams. Elo wasn't the first homie he lost to the streets, as his man Sleepy was also killed not long before. These back-to-back losses convinced Moneybagg that he had to continue grinding, and he would name his next project Elo, Everybody Lives On, after his dead homie. But his hustle would start to pay off, and he would attract the attention of Endless Entertainment, a label and marketing company that would help him promote his next project, All Gas No Brakes. This helped put his music on the radar of Yo Gotti, who was one of Moneybagg's biggest inspirations when he was coming up. But even though Moneybagg was attracting the attention of one of his musical heroes, he didn't get starstruck and sign right away. He and Gotti would form a relationship first and build up genuine trust between them before Moneybagg would officially sign to CMG. This brought Moneybagg to a new level in his career, as CMG wasn't just well known in Memphis, they were an international brand with connections at the highest levels of the industry. It seemed like things were finally starting to take off for Moneybagg, and he could finally leave the streets alone and focus on music full time. But just because he made it out the hood doesn't mean he was safe from street politics. Many people in the city started to talk down on him for signing to Yo Gotti, a rapper from North Memphis. The north and south sides of the city are known to beef with each other. Memphis is a city well known for gangbanging, with nearly every large gang in America having a presence. Crews from the north tend to beef with those from the south, so Moneybagg signing to an artist from the other side was a major violation of the street code. But Moneybagg took the risk of going against his own hood to secure a better life because he was tired of all the beefing and street drama. He said signing to CMG was a way to finally leave it all alone for good and create a better life for himself. So he signed on the dotted line, even if it turned his hood against him. After signing to CMG, he had to leave the city and would return only to visit family and take care of business. He was already on his way to being a major star, so there was no reason for him to return to his old hood where he knew there would be problems. Moneybagg would get sucked right back into the drama after one of his old friends accused him of selling out. In 2020, a recording was released to the internet of a prison inmate named Stupid Duke claiming that Moneybagg was a sellout and that he could never come back to his hood.
So what's really going on with you and Moneybagg?
Moneybagg crossed the line, you know, it's forever smoke for life. You know, he did a song with a dude, killed one of the homeboys. He got his face on the TV cover, all those guys took 9 tattoos on those. He just did some fine stuff that you can't never come back from. So, you know, the smoke, it used to be Young Mom, and he did a song with a dude to kill Young Mom. So, you know, just forever. This something ain't gonna never stop.
So was he Young Mom from the beginning?
Yeah, he was Young Mom again. He got it tatted on him. Yeah, he Young Mom. He's from the neighborhood originally.
Stupid Duke and Moneybagg grew up together and used to be part of a crew called Young Mob before he was famous. But after Moneybagg started blowing up and getting the world's attention, he switched up and forgot all about his day one homies. Duke said that instead, he clicked up with the ops and left all his old friends back in the trenches. That's why he can never come back to the city, and it's on sight if he ever tries to return. Moneybagg has defended his decision to sign a CMG and leave Memphis by stating that the issues between North and South Memphis is more of a rivalry than a beef. No one from CMG ever murked or disrespected anyone from his old crew. It's just that the two sides have a history of not liking each other. It's not like he jumped ship to go break bread with people who killed his homies. He just saw an opportunity to get away from the streets and took it. Sounds pretty reasonable when he broke it down like that. Only thing is that Moneybagg wasn't entirely telling the truth. Back in 2010, Yo Gotti and 2 others surrendered themselves to police after being involved in a shooting that took place in the parking lot of Level 2 nightclub on Thanksgiving weekend. The shooting started after a verbal altercation between Yo Gotti and another Memphis rapper named OG Boo Dirty, and 6 people ended up getting shot. As it turns out, OG Boo Dirty is from South Memphis and grew up with Moneybagg Yo. He also happens to be Stupid Duke's brother, which is why he felt the need to air out Moneybagg after he blew up. So, the beef did go a little deeper than just North versus South. Blood had been spilled, and it was clear that Young Mob didn't rock with CMG, and vice versa. There's even a video from back in 2013 called Get 'Em G by OG Boo Dirty that is a Yo Gotti diss. Moneybagg can be seen in the background, proving that he was well aware that there was tension between his hood and CMG. After all this came to light, other dudes from Moneybagg's hood started dissing the rapper and called him a sellout. This prompted Moneybagg to release a track called Thinking Out Loud in 2020, where he addresses the situation.
Hey, bro, if y'all enjoy it, man, y'all enjoy it. Feel me? Appreciate y'all for watching. Lay, God bless you, and y'all finna see y'all, bro.